parents, big news for us coming up this week in Gateway Student Ministry. So this Sunday, January 31st, we are not having youth on Sunday morning. The reason why is because we will be at Deeper Weekend. But for those of you that your children are staying home or they had tournaments or activities or whatever it may be, we are posting session 4 online on YouTube. So we'll send you guys that link, and we'll also post it in different social media areas. That way y'all will have that. So let me say it again. Student ministry will be at camp this Sunday, and those that are not going to camp will be at church with their parents. All right, so next thing coming up with our news is Gateway Student Ministry is also participating in the Flawed but Chosen series. That is the Flawed but Chosen series, and then also needing the book. So on Sunday mornings, we will use these for kids that will take notes. And then also, too, why are we doing the Flawed but Chosen series along with main service? Is because we are beginning the process of looking at and examining for the future, are we gonna basically student ministry gonna line up with what we're doing in main service? And for me, the biggest reason why for you as parents is that way when you get in the car on a Sunday morning, you're asking, what did you learn at church today? And your kid's going, nothing. So imagine if we're all doing the same thing. Then you could say, no, you guys were talking about Abraham. And guess what we talked about in main service? Abraham. And so that way we're all lined up. So number 3, and the things that we're talking about when it comes to just what's coming up, is please help me. All right, send your students or encourage them to bring a Bible, a physical Bible, to church on Sunday mornings. I know they're used to using their cell phone, but we're really trying to encourage them to go use their Bible in case we say, underline this, circle this, make a note of this. And then also send them with the pen and their journal. The other purpose of the journal is for groups, because they'll be meeting in small groups. And then also, too, there's devotionals in this book. And so that way, if you have it, then y'all can do them during the week and go alongside with your student with that. All right, so next thing, the series is to help, basically, if you're trying to figure out what is the point of this series, or if you haven't been to main service or watched it online, this series is to help us understand that God can use anyone, and especially the characters that we're going to be talking about in the Bible, the people that actually lived in real life at one point in history, and these people are all connected with Christ and part of his line, starting from Abraham, which will be covered this Sunday in main service. So make sure to be there for that this Sunday. All right, number 4, join a group. All right, so parents, I am really encouraging you to join a group. Our students do small groups every single Sunday. I would encourage you, if you have time, to do a group. We actually, as a church, have online groups. You can find that on the church website. And then we have in-person groups. So join a group. The other part, too, is high school students will meet on Zoom on Sundays starting February 7th from 4 to 5:30. And we are going to watch the videos that you are going to be watching in your life groups or your small groups. So we're going to be doing the same thing, and it's going to line up with the journal. So that way they can have that. So if you're not connected, get connected with the group. All right, number 5, week 2 is February 7th. So please be aware that 5th through 12th grade will cover the story of Rahab and Bathsheba. And so for those of you that do not know the story, Rahab's profession was she was a prostitute, and David and Bathsheba had an affair. Now, for 5th and 6th grade parents, take a breath, because we are not planning on saying exactly in detail. We're going to refer to it as sin because it is sin, but we are not going to dwell on the sin that they've done. We're going to focus more on how did God use them, or what was God doing through the story. Now, for 7th through 12th grade, it is going to come up. And for those of you that your child has a regular NIV, ESV Bible, when they read through the passage of Scripture, it's going to be there. So just be prepared and read ahead on these stories, so that way you, if the conversation comes up, or as you're going through the journal with your students, then you can have a response or a way to communicate however it is you feel like wanting to have that discussion with them. For some of you, it's not even a big deal. For others, it's like, oh my gosh. So you got time. You got till February 7th for that. So finally, last thing, please be praying for our teaching team as we prepare for this series. We've added 3 high school students to our teaching team, which is awesome and super exciting. God has been growing these students, and we are excited to help them improve in their teaching abilities. And for some of the people that are on the team as adults, they've been teaching for years, And so I'm going to basically read off their name. We're going to have a picture of them so that way you have an understanding of who it is and a face, so that way you know who you're going to be praying for. All right, so the first one is going to be David Mayhew. And then we have Holly Sansing, Luke Vidal, he's one of our high school students, Jessica Swan, Michaela Roccabato, Casey Pride, and our other high school student, Olivia Barnes. And last is going to be me. So thank you for taking the time to learn what is going on in student ministry. Just remember, we're meeting at 9:30 on Sunday mornings. We will update you on when we're going to make the move to 11 o'clock. But for the meantime, at least for the next few weeks or possibly even a month or two, we will continue to have youth and children's at 9:30. We have not made the move to 11 o'clock yet, but we will update you on that stuff. So have a great week. Love you guys. If you have any questions, just reach out to us. See ya.